Each MCO has a network of providers across the state of Iowa. MCOs must provide coverage in all counties. Although members were previously limited to seeing providers within their county, members are now able to see any willing provider within their MCO's provider network. While each MCO has a list of providers in their network, they are adding more providers each day. You will want to make sure that your provider is within your MCO's network once you are enrolled in the managed care program. If your provider is out of your MCO's provider network, they may still continue to see you. However, they may also choose to not see you. Before receiving services from your provider, please show them your MCO card and let them know your chosen MCO and ask them which MCO networks they are signed with. While each MCO has signed a number of the out-of-state providers that are currently enrolled in Iowa Medicaid today, other providers have indicated that they will only serve members in the future through single case agreements, such as the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. It is important to note that the member will never be forced to pay out of pocket for an Iowa Medicaid provider. The provider may accept the out-of-network rate from the MCO or choose to not see the member. Members can, however, be billed from providers who are not participating with the MCOs or Medicaid. The providers must notify that they will pay out of pocket prior to services, or the provider may refuse to see the patient. You do still have options if your provider is out of state or out of your MCO's provider network. You may contact your MCO and provider to see if they can devise a single case agreement for your services. Alternately, this is also a good cause reason to change your MCO if your provider is working with a different MCO. Finally, if you do not wish to change your MCO, you may also choose another provider within your MCO's provider network. When searching your provider directories, each MCO has provider directories which can be accessed in a variety of ways. Provider directories can be found online on the DHS website. Members may call the MCOs directly or Iowa Medicaid Member Services. And finally, members may also request a printed copy of their MCO's provider network by contacting their MCO directly. These are examples of what the provider directory websites will look like for both AmeriGroup Iowa and AmeriHealth Caritas of Iowa. This is an example of the available provider directory on the United Healthcare website.